thrilling season in action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense comes out of the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation here on third down. It's an out route, and catch made.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Eastern Michigan's offense makes their way into the field for their first possession. Let's look at the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handing off on the draw play. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking for a gap. It's Marsh. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down. Not going to be easy. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. This receiver running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Callaway. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. Good pass to the flat to a receiver.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a good their job is spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Eastern Michigan, 14. Northern Illinois, 0.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Booker, Eastern Michigan has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
14. Northern Illinois, 0.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And here comes the punter onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, great. be on this first down play? The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Back to throw again. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. And they'll set up with a PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after... Nice game there. The offense finally produced. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Gabe wins the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it! Touchdown, Northern Illinois!
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, Northern Illinois, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Tailback takes the handoff again. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense. Rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. New center down to the offense, first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion of the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. Great start with this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here.
Timeout, Eastern May.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade, This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And that run produces a decent gain. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll try to run this one in.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and beat? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down about an out before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarter.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Punt team ready to boot it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for a gap. It's Miles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fighting off the defender. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Booker, Eastern Michigan has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
4th down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Out is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A great catch and run for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking for some space. It's Marsh. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls in the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Pressure is coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They are pouring it on now. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Blitz and a quick sack. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's wide open. Look out. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pocket breaking down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do, but we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.